my gosh, I feel like I have a hairstyle that's like for old grandmas. No? I never used to like layers. Like, who am I? Who am I anymore? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I bring to you drugstore makeup. I created this entire look with using only drugstore products, affordable, cheap, good quality products that I have been using for years. Some of them are new, some of them are old. If you do want to know how I created this look, keep watching and I will show you step by step. So I'm going to start off with my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. Everyone that knows me knows I love this stuff. I've been using it for a while. I've gone through many of them. This is a brand new one. It's only about a week old. And I'm just going to start by applying that to the skin. Next, I am taking my L'Oreal Infallible Up to 24-Hour Fresh Wear foundation. I am in a color 430 and it is a bit dark on me or for me, but that's okay. I don't mind a little bit of a tan. So I just put it on this side of the side of the face I'm working on, and I kind of work it in using my Real Technique sponge. I love this one. It's from the drugstore as well. It's very affordable and it works well. Very similar to the Beauty Blender. This foundation dries very quick, so I actually don't recommend applying it like dots like this all over the face. I would only apply it to the area that I'm working on. So I will be trying to work fast. So I'm just quickly stippling it on. I will have to drag some to the neck because, like I already said, it is pretty dark on me. And I applied 2 pumps. I probably only need like a pump and a half because this one is super full coverage. My next product is this Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I think it's called Makeup Revolution. I actually bought this at Ulta and it works well. I like it. And my shade is C2. I feel like I'm running low on it actually. And I will add some to my lid, down my nose. And then again, I work it in with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion sponge. It's wonderful. I do wet this. I fill this up with water, squeeze it, fill it up with water. Because it applies the makeup much better. It's seamless. So, and it's quick. I feel like a brush just doesn't do the same kind of work as this, and it's not as quick. And I like to do my makeup fast. The next thing I'm going to use is this Maybelline Fit Me. It's a foundation for combination skin, but I just grabbed the darkest shade. And I've already used this before, but I just got a fresh one this morning. But I use this as my contour. As you can see, it's pretty dark. Run it down the sides of my nose. I put some under here because it lifts the nose that way. Get a cute little button nose. And my forehead, I'll go under here. You just work it in. Blend, blend, blend. It's a wonderful, wonderful product. Now this one is a lot tougher to work in than my regular cream bronzer. I use one by Chanel and YSL, but it definitely still does a good job. It just takes a while to work in. Same thing here, down the bridge of my nose. You can even use your fingertip for this portion, kind of like to work it in, but I still prefer the sponge. Same thing here. Just continue to work that in. You blend until your hand is falling off. Now it is time to set the face. I am using this Airspun loose face powder in the color Naturally Neutral. I just shake it some into the cap. Again, I use my sponge for this. I pretty much use my sponge for everything. And I put it in all the light areas. So you see how it's light under my eyes? I put it there. Same thing for this eye. Or it's not an eye, but. And then the bridge of my nose. And I would do like right under, on the sides down here. And then I do it under here. And I let, you see how I leave a lot of powder there? I will take that off in a minute. But I let that sit in there, kind of go up here and connect. And then into my smile lines. On my forehead, pretty much the entire forehead. Next, I'm taking this Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And it is such a beautiful shade. You can see it's slightly darker than my skin. And then I'll just, the darker portions, I'll go over it with this bronzer. So down the sides of my nose, I would apply it. Go underneath my jaw here. On my forehead, like near my hairline. Next, I wanted to use this Wet n Wild blush. It's called Apricot in the Middle. It's like a peachy shade, like right up my alley. I love peachy shades like this. So I'm going to take off the excess powder here. I'm okay with mixing my brushes and stuff for different stuff. As you can see, so far I've only been using this, so you don't need a million brushes to apply your makeup. Just kind of mesh everything together so that there's no harsh lines. Next, I wanted to use this Wet n Wild Hustle and Glow loose highlighter. I like a good glowy cheekbone. Ooh, that's a lot of product. So I'll just grab my fan brush. As my husband would say, for all my fans. Cracks me up. And I will try this out for the first time. This highlight is pretty intense. I do like it. I wish I grabbed the lighter shade, but like the champagne color, but they were sold out at Ulta. I know Target had it last week. So this is a bit dark for me, but it still goes, and it's going to be beautiful and perfect for the summer. I'm all done with that. Right now, I'm going to just fill in my brows. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This stuff is good. I've already used it. And you guys have probably seen me fill in my brows in previous videos. But I just kind of outline the bottom portion, give it a full shape around. By the way, I'm using the shade Ash Brown for those of you who have similar hair color and brow color as mine. So as you see, I just kind of frame the bottom portion all the way down, and I add more brow here because my brow kind of cuts off abruptly there. Naturally, that's just what it does. And then I'll do the same thing up here. Kind of just frame and shape the brow first. After I'm done shaping the brow, you'll see I just fill in all the bald spots, all the areas where I'm just lacking brow. So honestly, that's how quick it takes me. I'm not super precise with anything nowadays. I feel like there's no other way around it. Being a mom and having a to-do list that's like never ending, I had to give up a lot of that the last few years with hair and makeup. Just do everything as quick as possible. So there you have it. One brow is done. So after I get done filling in my brows and making them pretty even, I go in with a brow gel, and I think a brow gel is so important. Now, this is my second one. I already used up a full tube of this. This is the Maybelline Brow Drama in Soft Brown. Why I think a brow gel is important is because it kind of hides all the imperfections. If you did miss a spot, this kind of like blends everything together. I really highly recommend using a brow gel, and I love a tinted brow gel as opposed to a clear brow gel, because if there's a tint to it, it still will fill some of those spots in for you if you missed a spot or maybe you didn't notice something. So I do like a tinted brow gel, and this one by Maybelline is honestly awesome. It has this little ball on the top of it, on the tip. It's really a good one. Also, this kind of combs your brows into the direction you want them to stay in, and they kind of like dry and stay in that spot. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be using is this L'Oreal anti-feathering lip pencil or lip liner. It's in the shade Beyond Pink. It's very buttery. It reminds me of like a matte lipstick in pencil form. It's so pretty. And it's a peachy pink. It's not too pink. A lot of times I'll fill in my entire lip with the lip liner and call it a day. Don't even apply lipstick. Next, I'm going to use this Maybelline Baddest Beige lipstick in the shade 50. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe, maybe not. There you go. And it matches that lip liner perfectly. It is so good. I like it. Next, I just wanted to add a little tiny bit of color to my lid, and I'm going to be using this Milani palette. It is the number 5 Earthy Elements palette, and Milani does have some of the best eyeshadows from the drugstore, hands down, for sure. I don't love drugstore eyeshadows. This one is good, and honestly, most of their shades and palettes are very good for eyeshadows. If you guys already haven't noticed, I'm more of a warm kind of girl, peachy tones over pink tones, but sometimes I still grab pink, but more than likely I'm on my everyday, I'm using like a warm peachy undertone type of shadow or lipstick or blush. So I love pink a lot, but I feel like these shades are more flattering on me since my hair is so cool toned to add warmth to my face. I feel like it complements each other. So I just take a big fluffy brush like this and I work it in. This is not drugstore by any means, this is Sigma, and I don't own a lot of drugstore brushes, even though Morphe is considered drugstore price, and they have excellent brushes, and Ulta carries Morphe now. I'm sure a lot of you know that, but if you didn't, you can get a good selection of Morphe products drugstore priced at Ulta, and they are excellent. They feel like they're high-end. I don't know how Morphe does it, but they mastered it. So I added some warmth to my lid or my crease, and I'll just go in with this peachy shade and add it just on top of that slightly for more of a peachy look. Totally not necessary, but it's beautiful. And you don't need to be a professional to do what I'm doing. It is literally the easiest thing. Just a matter of practicing a little bit and having a few staple things like a brush this big that will help you achieve this look for the eyes. Honestly, I did not even use a lot of tools to make this makeup work. Just a few products, a few brushes, mainly a sponge. There you have it. Oh, I like the way that turned out. And if you want, you can take what's left on this brush and sweep it underneath your eyelid here so that it's not so stark. As you can see already in the difference in the eyes. I prefer a stark under eye. Most people don't. So you can just take whatever's left over. You don't have to add anything more. And it adds a little bit of that peachy shade under. Next, I will apply this shade. Guys, honestly, this stuff is such crap, just throw it away. You will never be able to achieve a smoky look like this with a tiny little brush. It's gonna pack color into one area. So it's like, thank you, but no thank you. I wish they would stop wasting, you know, money, and I don't know, this is such a waste. I wish they would just get rid of them, or at least put in a tiny little brush like this with like the top like this. Like, why can't they do that? Why? Like, they know this is not good. I can't imagine that they don't know. I just don't get it. I never understood that. And I'm just using that white shade. Just put that under your brow and it gives it a finished, completed look. And right in here, if you like that, a little bit of brightness on the inner corner of your eye is so cute. All right, this is my completed look. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you learned something new. All the products I did mention, I do genuinely like. I do genuinely use. None of this was sent to me, and I bought all this with my own money. I actually specifically didn't use products that were sent to me for free here, just because I felt like this is a lot more genuine. You saw me use it, you saw me apply it. This is good stuff. It is affordable. It is good quality. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to clean up the mess I just created and run out the house with my iced coffee that's very watered down and melted by now, but still so good. By the way, I did get that Creatista machine, the Nespresso one. Life changed forever. It's so good, my goodness. And to think that they'll probably come out with even better products is just amazing. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. Yeah, it's glowy, it's cute, it's bronzy, and I hope you're inspired to get up, take care of yourself, get your day going. I guarantee you will feel better. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for returning back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. It really helps me out. It does let me know you guys are interested. You want me to come out with more content. Yeah, my next video I think is going to be a question and answer with my husband. We did receive a ton of questions that are so interesting. Some are very funny. So yes, stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next video.